Let's do a quick review of what's coming up this week. So this week our big question is how can we protect the earth? So you're going to go through in reading and have a chance to read to self, read of your choosing. Maybe this is Lexia time for you. Maybe this is epic time. Maybe it's a book that you have at home. Your word work this week, you're going to be focusing on words, like the word paw, sauce, ball, chalk. All of those have the sound, but they're spelled in different ways. Now we also, of course, have your fluency you do every week. You may also have writing. This week it's going to be about opinion pieces on how we can protect our earth. I have another video that can help you out a little bit if you would like to do some reading to give you some information on how we can protect our earth if you feel like you don't have any fresh ideas. If you know already all the ways you think we can protect our earth, go for it. Start on your opinion. In math this week, we're going to be focused on big numbers, getting comfortable with numbers up to 1,000. So looking through, I want to keep in mind that we have lots of word work activities like rainbow write, where you write your words through the rainbow, either in alternating colors or same color on each line. You have your fluency practice, which also is giving you some comprehension work. We're going to answer some questions about this. Note if this is too much, and we've talked about it, this could be a place where you replace Lexia with the fluency activity. We're also going to do a little more comprehension all throughout the week. You have your thousands chart. Notice this is starting at 901 and ending at 1,000. So you're filling in the missing numbers in this century between 900 and 1,000. And then down here, you're describing some patterns that you see. You guys are really good at that. You go through and you're going to be answering some questions with some big numbers. And I'm scooting real quick. Some people had some questions about the red, right, blue. With this, what you do is you take your words, excuse me, and you're going to practice your spelling and sight words, but when you write them down, you're going to write the vowels in a different color. If you actually don't have a red or blue pen or crayon, it's totally okay to use another color. So if you want to do this in pink and green, or in black and purple, that's also okay. The main thing is to practice writing the vowels in one color, A, E, I, O, U, while your consonants are in another color. That slows you down and makes you really notice the spelling of the word. It also helps it lock in your brain because it's visual. You're going to make a little prediction before reading this week and then read from our Wonders book. Again, if this is too challenging for where you're at right now, it is okay to have someone read it aloud to you, older brother, sister, a parent, grandparent. And then you can also, if you need to, replace this with some Lexia time. Here we have drafting your opinion. Remember, you're writing your opinion on how we can protect our earth. And I wanted to point out the number neighbors this week. You're going to be taking various numbers and subtracting 10, adding 10, subtracting 100, adding 100. That might sound challenging, but you'll quickly notice the pattern as you're doing that. It just helps you think about what numbers are close to 750. If you go up 100 from 750, 850. If you go down 100, 650. If I add 10, 760. If I take away 10, 740. It's like you're sliding up and down and back and forth on a number line. The last things that I want to point out as we go through the packet are that we have lots of different ways in here to practice your spelling and sight words. If there's ever an activity that's too much, you're not able to do it, it's hard to figure out. Maybe you're starting it and you're like, this really doesn't feel like it's helping. You are always welcome to do one of our alternative ways of practicing your words. Same with if it's easier for you to dictate answers on some of these questions. Maybe choose a few to write an answer to because it's really good to write things out. But if you want to just tell someone your answers to the questions, that's also okay. So enjoy this week. It should be a fun week of learning, and you'll have a new packet next week.